My name is Ritah Nagudi. My company is called Kipeke Solutions Limited, and our product is PUMZI Teas. We make our teas from herbs, spices, fruits, and sometimes flowers. And we base this on the essential oils, the health benefits, and also the aroma that comes from the different herbs, the fruits, and the spices. We currently are growing on a half an acre in Matuga, where we are growing the rare herbs that we cannot find on the market. For the spices, we are working with smallholder farmers as well as commercial farmers for the turmeric, the ginger, the oranges, the lemons. Those we get from the farmers directly. Our teas are basically based on the nutritional aspects that you get from the different components of these herbs. We have a turmeric blend which has about 5 herbs and spices. That is turmeric, ginger, black pepper, cinnamon, chamomile, and moringa. Each and every one of these is chosen because of their nutritional aspect, the aroma that comes with it, as well as the health benefit. We know, and we have done research about turmeric that has cumin, which helps with all sorts of inflammation. And because we have also realized through our research that cumin cannot work without black pepper. So that's why we have added black pepper to our blend, as well as the ginger is to accelerate or to catalyze the black pepper to give you the benefit of dealing with the inflammation. So if you have all those things to do with pain in your joints, in your back, you're dealing with fat, a fatty stomach or a fatty gut, it helps you to clean up that gut. And we add the moringa and the chamomile to add the flavor. That is where the aromatics comes in, because we've had clients come in and tell us, you know, I can't stand the smell, I can't stand the taste of turmeric. So we've added in chamomile and moringa to make it palatable, to make it easy on your taste buds. And we have had clients that have come to us and told us that, you know, I bought it targeting my back, but now I also had ulcers, and I'm better, or I no longer have that problem. And personally, I have used it for gut health. When I have eaten as I want to eat, and then I want to clean up my gut, I use the turmeric blend. But along the way, we also have a rosemary spearmint blend that we use for anything to do with unclogging your veins, anything to do with boosting your memory. I always refer to it as your alternative to coffee, because I don't take coffee, but there are times when I need something strong to help me, especially on those long mornings. So that's how we have come up with the rosemary spearmint, and I usually call it Simply Breathe. It gives you the ability to think and to stay alert because of the properties and the essential oils that are in rosemary that help with brain cell development, that helps with boosting your memory. So the spearmint comes in to tone it down. So how we make our blends, we accompany the different herbs with either a subtle herb or a fruit to sweeten it, to ease on it, because we know that rosemary is pungent, rosemary is strong. So the spearmint is very aromatic, and it's used for breath issues, and you know, it helps in all these kinds of aromas. So we bring in to tone down the rosemary. We are currently growing on half an acre, as I've mentioned, but we have capacity. We use solar drying technology. So we have a solar dryer that dries up to 5 tons of herbs and fruit in Matuga. We also have a 1 ton that is in our cottage. Currently, we have started a partnership with the Gorilla Junction in Junction Foundation in Kisoro, where we are going to work with our farmer groups to grow these herbs in Kisoro and also process them in Kisoro, just to give hope to the Batwa community that have been evicted from the forests. So we want to give them something else to do that can generate income first, but also give us more raw materials. So we are setting up next year in Kisoro, just in our bid to scale. We have also signed with individual farmers who are giving us an acre each to grow at least 5 herbs. So basically the herbs we are concentrating on are oregano, thyme, marjoram, mint, spearmint and chocolate mint on a outgrower basis. And then based on how the farmers will deal with that and the learning, then we can introduce them to other 5 herbs. We have also been able to grow. We have, most of the times we do sell out, especially the spearmint. We have a spearmint that we are selling to women that are dealing with PCOS, hormonal acne, hormonal disorders, that helps with healing you internally. Personally, I also had issues with acne. I had used everything you can tell, cosmetics, but it wasn't working. Until one day a client came to me and was asking for spearmint. And I asked them, they came like 5. It was now selling. It was one of those things that you would find me about on the website. So I got to do some research and I'm like, why are customers seeking this herb? What is in it? So that's when I realized that it has the components that will balance your hormones and deal with all the hormonal disorders that come with period pain, that come with acne, that come with hair on the face, and especially on the chin. And we are selling out on this particular herb, so we are contracting farmers to grow for us, especially because of its aromatics. Because it's highly aromatic, it attracts a lot of insects and pesticides. So we are doing a lot of research on how to manage it, and we are doing this by accompanying it with chives and also marigolds. We have been able to sell. We are able to sell about almost 5 kgs per week or twice a week, and we sell 50 grams at 25,000. So it has become a best seller because of its health benefit. We do generate revenue. We have also created a cafe in Wandegea where you come and experience our teas, because we are telling you that in every sip you are sipping life, you are increasing on your life. And one of the herbs that we do have is thyme oregano. Thyme is known to increase your lifespan. So we are telling you that for every sip of our tea, you are sipping in life, you are increasing your time here on earth. And most times, because you do not know how it will taste, so we give you a space for you to be able to taste and experience our teas. We are able to make up to 5 million per month from these herbs only, without putting in the other sources of revenue, the cafe, and also we also do sell the seedlings. I have studied accounting. I'm a professional accountant. I am FCCA, a fellow with a chartered accountants of the UK. I have also done an MBA, and I've also studied law. I would say that I moved into herbal tea out of passion. I had traveled to Nairobi and I experienced mint tea. And when I came back to Uganda and looked for that mint tea, I realized it did not taste as what I had found on the Kenyan market. So I got into research to understand if we had these herbs in Uganda. And when I found them, I started to grow them out of hobby. So in my backyard, I grew the different types of mint. I grew the different culinary herbs, just to to learn more about them and to interest myself why we don't have these teas on our market. So life happens to me and I get into a depression and I start to look for something to soothe me. So I had some chamomile flowers that had grown. I also had some different mints. So I start to just boil them, and then the aroma, I just found the aroma very soothing. So I start to think, how do I, sometimes I would come back, I am tired from work, and I was like, how do I preserve these different herbs and these different mints so that anytime I am tired, I can just make the tea. So I start to dry them on my kitchen counter, and then one day I carry it to office. When I carry it to office, everyone is asking, what is that aroma? What is that tea? So I give to my workmates, and then they ask if I could also make for them. So that is now when I go back and sit and like, okay, I can make this a business. And that's how I start. So as I started, then I realized I did not know how to the different portions and everything, because you see, for me, I was just doing it for myself, but bringing in other people, I needed to be sure of the quantities. So I go on the internet, I find Udemy, and they had a course, Chinese art of tea blending. So I take this course, and then in this course I learn what can be blended and what cannot. What can you blend? Because you find that sometimes you can blend and it becomes poisonous. So it taught me the skill of hot and cold. What you can't blend and what you can blend. So with that knowledge, I was able to go back and do more research about these herbs, and then I got so interested in the skill and in everything. So I decided to research more, and in that whole process, I also did come across the American Herbal Academy, where I learned 101 on herbs and herb growing and herb training. So that is how I end up into the herbs, even when it was not part of my initial career. My name is Ritah Nagudi. I call myself the Queen of Excellence because for everything that I do, I want to execute it with excellence, and that has made me come out with an excellent product.